Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well today. Today we have a very special video. This is this is going to be our commentary, our dev commentary on the release of Black Mesa Corollary's early access beta. So we got two maps, we got map selection and we got the first map of BMC fully finished. So we're going to get started and we're going to talk about this. So we're just going to be talking about all the stuff that went into the development of this, hopefully kind of just get some things out. If you guys want to play this mod yourself before watching the document, or the commentary, sorry, go to the description and download it on the workshop for Black Mesa. And yeah, there will be some links in the description for you to use. Their developers' YouTube channels, my two other devs, and my partners that I'm doing this project with, their YouTube channels, and the link to the workshop to download this mod if you have Black Mesa or you're interested. So thing is, we started out in this map. This map is called map selection, and the thing is, this is not a map for you to like kind of like, there's no gameplay element. It's just you know, fucking around and just kind of enjoying scenery. So you start out in this area. It's like an office area. People are dead, you know. The point is to just know that you're kind of in an office area. It's a work area for people to do stuff in. There's, you know, books, there's computers. All kinds of stuff. So yeah. It's just kind of fuck around spot. You can just do whatever you want. There's all kinds of stuff here. It's just to kind of make you understand that it's a, sorry, I'm having an ADHD moment here. It's just to make sure that you know that you're in an office area, just a kind of a civilian area. So this door you can't even open. You see that there's a woman dead. There's actually a Easter egg right there. You'll see it says the pizza is a lie through the door. I actually placed that there just to fuck around. So you walk into this area, and over there, we'll get to that in a moment. You walk in, and I'll just let you guys take this in. So I really wanted to leave a lasting impression on how people, you know, think of this mod and moments that they think of when they play this mod. And soon this mod's not going to be just a mod, it's going to be a game. I mean, it's going to have multiple chapters. But we want the music to be great. We want it to be perfect for even the most emotional of moments. And this in particular, this moment I feel is very compelling. It's just kind of like, what are we getting ourselves into, you know? It's very, but it's also beautiful how you see how like Zen has kind of integrated itself within the rocks and stuff, and desert formations. And there's like, you just see a gargantua walk by, and it's kind of like it's wandering a desert without any sort of objective. It's no longer taking orders from anybody. Zen is fucked. Like, Gordon Freeman just fucked everything up there. So it's really interesting to think about, and we're going to be really messing around with mechanics and story in this game. So I hope you guys really enjoy that. We promise we're not gonna fuck it up. We're gonna really try on this, but I think this is absolutely gorgeous. This took forever to make, guys. It took fucking forever, but it finally is done. And also, I'll show you guys some beta maps of this one day. If at anybody's request, we will release beta content soon. Also, when you download this mod, I have included the map source for all of you curious people and all of you map builders for reference. So you can look through the maps and see exactly how we did things and why we did them and exactly what we did. So this is going to be still pretty buggy though. This is early access and it's a beta. So all these other buttons are not working. There's the intro, that's not done yet. Map 2, that's not done yet. Map 3, that's not done yet. Map 4, that's not done yet. Map 5, that's not done yet. None of those are fucking done. So, but we're just gonna roll straight into map 1. So, map selection is just like it's called. It's a area where you can basically choose where, you know, you want to start at, where you want to begin the game at. So it's basically our interactive menu, since we can't really hijack Crowbar Collective's menu, you know. So we don't know why we're waking up at this part just yet. Nobody knows what's going on. Like it just starts the chapter, but you'll figure out soon why Eli's waking up out of nowhere in this area. He's been in a coma. He got knocked out, so... And of course, there's all kinds of explosions and shit happening up on the surface, so it's causing these areas to kind of collapse and, you know, cave in. So, there's a lot going on at Black Mesa. These are the final days of Black Mesa. Black Mesa's finally coming to an end.
Hello?
So you meet this Marine... and you'll notice he kind of sounds a lot like me. Well, that's because I'm the voice actor for Mike.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You probably think I'm gonna kill
so,
you. Any other time you'd be right, but as you can see,
and he's facing the wrong way, so
I also have
that's why we're really trying to get into choreography as well.
Especially now that
if you guys want to hear what he's saying and what he's talking about, you'll figure it out when you play the mod. So
maybe it would be a good idea to not shoot someone.
So he's just this one Marine guy, and
I'm very sorry about your friend.
And he's just kind of abandoned here by his teammates. His teammates either died or just left him behind because it's every man for himself. I mean, Black Mesa's really coming to an end. This place is a shit show. So you just see this guy kind of banging away. And so you get close.
I see your name tag. I think this
and he talks about your name tag.
Proper time to introduce myself.
And he says his name is Mike. Yes.
And yours seems to be
Dr. Eli Vance. So yeah, this mod is completely about Dr. Eli Vance. It's about how he got out of Black Mesa alive.
Believe me, go ahead and try yourself. After that, we can actually try
and also, we made Mike kind of an idiot as well. Like, kind of just a stooge. So, we open this door and he's like, what? How? So you come in here.
This room is really dark.
By the way, I'm gonna straight up say it. I created this entire fucking map. Every last part of it. I got no help from anyone. I got suggestions of maybe what to fix and what things are not looking too good by my friend Jimmy. I'm not gonna disclose his real name because I don't know if he wants his real name disclosed. But Jimmy,
over here,
one of my developers, one of my partners in this project, gave me a lot of suggestions, and I fixed a lot of the issues in this map, but there's still gonna be a lot of bugs. So he tells me there's a flashlight. We're gonna head down here. This flashlight used to be a new light, and not just a new light,
we need to find a way.
A new light, what is it? Spot. So it would light up all around you, but see, Jimmy didn't like that, and he thought it was kind of dumb, so I was like, you know what, yeah, you're right, you are right. It is kind of weird how this flashlight is kind of lighting up everything around you when it's supposed to be just kind of like a light, you know, it is a fucking flashlight, it makes a lot more sense. So, I agreed with him, I fixed it, And now we got a way
Okay.
better flashlight. Get this fucking barrel out of here.
You don't want to take that.
So he shoots the
flashlight
vent,
with you.
and sometimes there's a bug where he kind of runs off to the
Don't
side.
forget about me, though.
It's kind of funny. But yeah, so we have to head through this way. Some poor bastard got fucked down here. And also, you'll hear these roars in the background, and I think it's perfect. Although it doesn't make complete sense, but this area is very creepy, and I wanted it to be creepy. So I took soundscapes straight from the chapter called Power Up. So the screams you're hearing are really the Gargantua, but I'm just kind of making people think that it's like just there's some crazy shit going on. Maybe it's the wind or something else, but it really, if you're wearing a headset, this area will really creep your ass out if you're playing for the first time. I mean, there was parts where when I was making this map, I was like, ooh, okay, this place has got some fucking character now. I mean, that's when you know something's kind of spooky, when you're the creator and you think it's spooky. So you have to grab the flare, throw it at that, close the shit out of everything, and Mike's there. He's like, my fucking ears are ringing, holy shit.
Alright, well.
Oh
let's get
Jesus,
going.
he's a little
Take that
close.
flashlight.
He's a little close. I'm sorry if I'm so like ecstatic right now. I'm just very excited to be finally having this shit out. You don't understand how much fucking time and effort it takes to make this shit. It's unreal.
Oh Jesus, not those things.
It's finally. Oh, he has a fucking grenade. Yeah, see, I removed Mike's grenades, and yet he still uses them, which is kind of weird. I don't know if it has something to do with like a goal or a schedule or something, but I think I'm okay with the grenades, to be honest. I mean, it makes sense. So he kills all the zombies. We move on. We find this elevator. He kind of glitches out a little bit right there. So we're gonna...
Well, that's over. Hey, here's the lift. Get on.
Also, here's a very cool fact about Mike. I voice Mike, of course. It's my little kid voice. I'm 19, and yet my voice sounds like a child. For some fucking reason. I don't know why. But, that's besides the point. Mike, his voice is deepened, of course, so he sounds a little more like an actual, you know, like a 19-year-old Marine that got, like, drafted or whatever the fuck. We don't even know. We'll figure it out later on. I'm not gonna give anything away about Mike. But, Mike, when I was doing the voice acting, I actually had a legitimate respirator on, because I have respirators. I'm gonna be a chemistry major. Well, I am a chemistry major, so I do lab work and stuff sometimes, and I have respirators up the wazoo. So I decided, hey man, this would be a great idea if we just put on a respirator and just winged it. Just try to make as many, you know, voice dialogue as possible. But I didn't in sections, kind of areas. So this area we're in particular is area 2. We're just about to finish up area 2. So click the button. We head up. Sorry for all the talking, but it is a commentary, so you know. But we head up. Now we're at area 3. So we're gonna let him do his thing.
Shit, some of these guys have been dead for a while. Damn.
Also, this radio is the thing that's making
Hey.
the noise.
Some of these guys might have guns on them. You should make yourself useful.
So, these guys actually don't have guns on them just yet. None of them do. He's basically just getting you, the player, to potentially, you know, look around and do some shit. Like, actually look for supplies. Because there is ammo in this area, but there is not weapons. He's thinking that there's weapons, but it just kind of all works out, you know? But you get the HEV suit because if you didn't notice, the area we're at is kind of like a loading dock. And there's no HEV suits, like, because you go through Black Mesa or Half-Life, there's no HEV suits seen anywhere. The only other time you see an HEV suit is in anomalous materials and at the end of the fucking game in Lambda Core. Or before you go to Zen. So, I made it very scarce to have HEV suits. We just so happen to be at an HEV suit area location that docks it. So, walk over here.
Well, I don't know what a Halloween costume is going to do to help us.
I really love that line for some reason. I know a lot of people will just be like, well, okay, well, that was kind of stupid.
Now we found some.
Another thing, I don't know why he fucking crouches. He just thinks it's a good idea to crouch there. Sometimes he doesn't, sometimes he does. I just don't get it.
I think we're almost out of here.
But we'll figure it out eventually.
I don't know why you're wearing that.
And there's just enough juice to give you 100% health.
Door. Damn. We gotta find something to pry this thing open. I've not been lucky with doors today.
There's literally a crowbar stuck in the
door. Give me that thing open.
You pull it out, and you get to
Hell yeah!
He's all excited.
Man, it's dark as shit.
Because he's like, fuck you, we're getting out of here. So then you go over here. There's zombies. There's also some lighting bugs, like the lights coming through here. We gotta figure that out, but it's not. And that guy's floating, so I gotta figure that out as well. I don't even know where the Marine is at. He's stuck in the floor, so that's gotta get figured out. Explosion wakes these guys up. We gotta shoot them. So yeah, there's bugs, but trust me, we will fix them. We're not gonna just leave them. It will get figured out. So this area is really cool. I love this area so much. This is my favorite area so far that I've built. I love the fucking fans that I made. And it's actually extremely complex how they work, lighting wise, but I got them to work. I just tossed a grenade. But I also made it so there's an environment wind in this area that kills the other environment wind. If you guys are developers, you know what I'm talking about, source developers. And it spawns a new environment wind. So it makes these ropes above the fan, like below the fans, dangle, like they're getting blown at. So it's really cool. I'm very glad I did that. Very small details. I love very small details. So here we go.
Hey Eli, there's an elevator. You should call it down. We'll cover you.
Okay, so we call it down. And now we got like a Half-Life episode 1 kind of thing going on.
Here they come.
So this music's kind of broken. It still works perfectly, but it's kind of broken. We gotta fix it. There's some looping issues, but we'll figure it out. So you just kind of, it's like episode 1. You just gotta survive until the shit gets down. I love it. It's so great. It's a blast from the past, even though this is technically the past. Also, another thing, oh Jesus, Mike's getting fucked. we don't plan on having Eli have any voice lines, and the reasoning for that is because we feel it's more effective if the player has the option to kind of just, you know, speak and think what they think, you know, like, you are playing as Eli. So yeah, we might do voice acting for Eli, but we don't know. I mean, I'm not African American, so I can't really pull that one off. And I'm not being racist. I'm just straight up saying I'm not African American. I can't sound African American either. Hopefully, we can find somebody who's African American if we do. I know I have a bunch of African American friends, so maybe we'll figure it out, but I don't know. So we're gonna finish this area up here in a second. Elevator's on its way. And yeah, you can see that cut out there. The music cut out. So it's kind of glitched, but it's still working. Cut out again. So you get in, elevator automatically closes.
Come back!
And Eli gets, or Mike gets left behind. And then the music cuts out. So, yeah. Poor Mike. We got some Marines. Very cool. You got collapsed, dug in fucking areas. And we finally reached the top. So we lost Mike. I mean, that didn't take long to lose a character already, but I'm gonna give a little hint for anybody that's reading or watching this. Sorry, I've been working on this for so fucking long that my brain is just fried. I'm still working on it. Like, I'm just going and going and going and going and going and going and going. But anyways, I'm just gonna give you a little hint. That's not the last you'll see of Mike. That's not the last you'll see of him. But we just wanted to give the players some freedom now. They've gone through the tutorial. They got all their shit. They got their shotgun. They got their pistol. They got their crowbar. They got their HEV suit. They're ready to kind of go out on their own and start enjoying the game a little bit, instead of being restricted to one guy who just kind of talks. You don't want to restrict them to that. So he's not dead. We will see him again, but he's not going to be very happy next time we see him, because he's going to think that we betrayed him. So, which we didn't. Free elevators in real life, some of them are actually automatic. In this case, I used that for this elevator. This one's automatic because it's for freight. So, once a person goes in, or crates goes in, a sensor goes off, the elevator heads straight up. So that's where it ends. I go through here and it just kind of ends it. So we're gonna end it right there. Thank you guys for enjoying this or watching this commentary. I don't know whether you enjoyed it or not, me blabbering on about bullshit, but that's it. I'm sorry for the fans in the background. It's really fucking hot right now. It still feels like it's the middle of summer, and yet it's supposed to be hitting. I mean, we're gonna be going to October here soon. I mean, it's ridiculous. But yeah. So thank you guys for sitting back. We will have more maps out, so just stay tuned for that. Please stay tuned. We will have more maps out. Please stay subscribed. If you didn't like it, please let us know, and let us know why. We'll try and make it up to you. I'm sorry if you didn't. I'm very glad if you did, because we worked very hard for your enjoyment. And we're doing this for free. We're not making any money. We have no Patreon. We have no nothing. We're just doing this. So we were doing this straight out of love for this game. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.